Hello everyone and welcome once again to the Beyblade Burst Turbo app. This video is a collab with Cyprus. If you don't know who Cyprus is, he's an awesome dude and the person who is responsible for being able to give us the ability to show off exclusive gameplay. This time's for a very cool Beyblade, and that Bey is Typhoon T4. The parts for this are for defense slingshot. This Bey has a very unique design. It kind of reminds me of, what is it, Gaion? So, it's kind of funny because there's a Gaion G4, but it's not actually G4, it's just the G2 reskin. But if they could have done this version of it, and they could have maybe just called it, they could have modified it a bit, and they could have just called it Gaion G4. Even if it wasn't all that, you know, changed for its evolution, I still think that would have been cool. But of course, this is a HASBRO exclusive Bey. What that means is that TT is not gonna have this. So, yeah, we'll do Vice Leopard first. So, we've seen a lot of these Beys through our news videos, and it's very interesting. So, we have done, I think, very recently, we did an update on the 2-packs, and we have an idea of what's coming next. So, this week was pretty fun. We also did the Gashapon layers, which if you don't know, it's really cool energy layers with sort of like cool, wacky colors. We did that a few days ago, since the video is coming out on the Friday. We just did a really fun marathon with Slingshot versus Switch Strike, so make sure to check that out. And anything else, it's just talking about the episodes as of recent for the Beyblade Burst series, and nothing too crazy. Something I do want to mention, I haven't had too much time. I did do a poll in the community tab a few days ago on the thoughts on Iger, and got a lot of responses. I am going to try to do a video on it, trying to go a little bit in depth, give my response. It's mostly going to sort of be responding to the community, sort of like a community response video. And I'll probably try to do more of that in the future. I just gotta get around to actually recording it, because I got a lot of votes and replies on it. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. So right now, this Typhoon T4, it looks pretty cool. And again, if you're wondering about the QR code, we usually just have that disclaimer in the description. So if you're wondering, go read the description. And if you want QR codes, me and Cyprus both already have done a video showing off all of Wave 1 QR codes. So if you want all of Wave 1, you can go scan that, or you just wait patiently. But, yeah, I might actually lose this match against Vice Leopard. So, I'm actually curious on what other performance tips we might see. Since, I believe it was for Kraken K4, which is another HASBRO exclusive, we saw, like, a tip I've never seen before, and I don't know if that's just because it's from maybe some future release that we didn't know anything about, or if it's really like a custom performance tip. Now, all bets are that it's probably not. Like how we thought the Amaterios was actually a custom Beyblade, but in reality it wasn't. It was a prize Beyblade that was announced literally, I think it was the day after we reported on it. But if it is, that'll be interesting. I do think that HASBRO could have a lot more, not really an advantage, but something that would sway people more to Turbo if maybe they had a lot more of this custom stuff. So, obviously not this, because that takes a lot. But if they had custom, oh, Cyclops C4, there we go. But if they had like custom performance tips and layers, like that's a win. Even then, the layers look really cool. I haven't been trying to keep up with Turbo. I do know Disney XD recently just had its dub come out for it. I mean, we already had it here in, was it Teletoon? I love the dub. It's been great listening to it. It's kind of weird for how the releases work with the dub, since the dub's going to keep on going and the releases go by how the dub works, which obviously that makes sense. It's gonna be weird because I don't know how they're gonna be doing Wave 2 releases, since we already know all about Wave 2 and we already know all the Beys in it. I'm thinking probably by January, maybe mid to late, we're probably going to see that, at least in Canada. Maybe, if not early Feb to mid Feb. Since they do have to conclude the Lunar Cup, and then after they have to go to the Battleship Cruise arc, which is the one right after that. I'm not going to spoil any of that, just saying what arc comes after that. Obviously with Beyblade, you obviously got to understand, every single arc is going to be some sort of tournament arc. It's not going to be really anything crazy, at least with Burst. With Burst specifically, anyways. Which is fun. I love seeing a lot of the battles in Burst. And especially with this one, I really love using the slingshot abilities. And I do have a theory that the next apt update is going to be like maybe a gameplay changer. Why I'm saying that is that it's not going to be anything really crazy. I'm just thinking that they might update the performance tips to actually work with the slingshot abilities. Otherwise, it would be a little bit weird to have those abilities on the base, but like the model and everything doesn't really change. Now, regardless, this is still a very fun app, and you can download it on your Android device, through Google Play Store, your iOS device, through the App Store. So, let's see, how many defenses? Oh, no. How many defenses have been released so far? Yeah, a couple. There's the Diomedes, which I don't know why I don't have scanned on there, but they are doing a lot of cool stuff, and I'm trying to think. I do wonder what the next stadium is going to be for Turbo. Now, if you want to keep up with all types of news, there's the HASBRO release, which is the stuff here, and there's the TAKARA TOMY release, which is the stuff in Japan. Now, HASBRO is obviously going to be, like, far away when it comes to releases, but with TT anyways, they're actually doing a new stadium, and I was going to do a news video on this, but I'll probably wait till there's a little bit more info on it. It's like this stadium, right? And get this, it's not like just like a regular stadium, maybe some nice colors to it. No. It's not even like the White Square Stadium. It's like sort of a compacted, but like a big compacted stadium. I think it's meant for 4 players, I'm pretty sure. We recently just got pictures for it. I don't think I even have a name for it. I did see pictures of it. I have to see a source for it, but I remember seeing it. It looks really cool. It's what's that stadium called? It's like that new stadium that's like meant for like 4 players, like a battle royales, big battle royales.
It's just a 4-player stadium for now.
Yeah, it's like big too, isn't it? It looks bigger than the White Square Stadium. I think what they're doing is sort of what they're doing with like how Hasbro handles their stuff, which is like, instead of just widening up the stadium, which we saw with TAKARA TOMY's release with the White Square, the White Stadium. I don't know the exact name off the top of my head. Now it's more compact and big, and I like that. I like Hasbro stadiums too. Now, with Hasbro, I like how they do the ring outs. Now with TAKARA TOMY, it's fine how they handle the ring outs. Is you knock it out of the pocket, but with Hasbro, there's a little pocket there. It's not like you have to actually knock out the whole thing and it goes actually outside. It stays all in the stadium, and I like that a lot. Specifically, a lot of people have been wondering, my favorite stadium, honestly, is, for Hasbro anyways, is the Rail Rush Stadium from the set, the Slingshot battle that has the Achilles and Wonder Valtryek. It's honestly a lot of fun. For TT, it's like, TT kind of has like the same stadiums formatted almost all the time, so not really like that much I'm really excited for. Like, when's the last time you saw like an actual creative new stadium that wasn't something else they just did before? With Hasbro, you know, they make it unique, and not all the time it's going to be like really, really good, but I like what they do. I like what they do. So, this video, pretty much done. Showed some gameplay on it. Now, I'm gonna mention Cyprus one more time. Awesome dude, check him out. And please, he has his own video on his channel with this stuff. Make sure to comment on his video saying hashtag CyprusRules. And tell me if you want to see any more gameplay on these Hasbro exclusives. I might actually do a video doing a kind of like a crazy battle with the Hasbro exclusive Beyblades, like Diomedes, Istris. But I'll probably wait till we get to at least the Wave T2 packs. But again, that's it for now. Make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you're new here, click the bell to be notified of our uploads. And again, if you want QR code, you can check out all of our Wave 1 QR codes video. And for now, have an awesome day.